connect them together.
Hell yeah. Oh.
I believe from last session we still also have 24 or 23 hours left of air bubble.
It's
on
true.
every player.
We're following the
Hell yeah.
tracks.
Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay.
And a quick refresher on that that spell is your head is engulfed in a spectral globe that provides fresh air, allowing you to breathe.
Hell yeah.
It's fwef.
It's wet.
Mine smells like a new car.
Ooh.
You don't. That's fail RP. You don't know what car smells like.
Mine
Mountain
smells like a new
breeze.
wagon.
Okay.
Mine just smells like smoke.
You can't breathe.
Waiting for the exhale.
I'm good.
So we came in from this direction.
You came in from these stairs. You came down the stairs. Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're standing on.
You're standing
Okay.
on stairs. Yeah.
I step off the stairs to allow Devon, the player, to see the stairs.
Stairs.
Nephis looks at the stairs and says, Devon can see the stairs.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad we've discovered stairs.
How did we get to this place?
How did we get here? I've already forgot descending these stairs.
I believe we took some form of wooden elevator.
Oh.
Wooden elevator.
A manual escalator.
Yeah. Run by hamsters.
But we weren't elevated.
And it was manual.
It was manual.
Hell yeah.
A descendivator.
Okay.
Okay. Nephis stands before you.
Upon the stairs.
Off the
Stands
stairs.
Nephis. Oh, off the stairs now is Nephis. How
Touch the
did he get
stairs.
off the stairs?
With his
Just-
feet.
He does a fucking backflip.
Okay.
Ka-chia!
Can we get off the stair joke that I made like 5 minutes ago?
I was hoping somebody else would do
It's
something.
the suit all over again.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to roll a 1d4. Hold on.
Aren't we
I
following
mean, you are in the
tracks?
lead following tracks, so you can continue following tracks.
Are we
Sure.
following tracks? I thought we came to this impasse.
you guys went down the stairs in search of further tracks. You guys are trying to follow the trail of the elves.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I
have
continue to do that.
We have to follow the tracks.
Yeah, you've gone down the
Water
stairs.
in
You got to
there?
reacquire the track. Is there standing water in that room?
Yes.
There's like some moistness in the cracks, but there is no like puddles or other bodies of water.
I just feel this is important to ask.
There's standing water standing here and here.
Yeah, but you can't see that. Shh.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
I got a 21 for my survival check.
Okay, thanks. You know that you have to press forth going that way.
Hell yeah.
I move this way. I try to sleep down this hallway.
Okay, this is
Proceed.
those are arches. No, that's not an arch. Sorry, that is a big bronze door.
Whoa.
Just actually pull up my. Yeah, no, that is a big bronze door. You walk in, you see that it is locked with magical glyphs.
A BBD.
Speaking of glyphs, while also in this room, does Vazray see any of these wards on any of these doors? They're glowing or any of that? Or are they all dormant?
These ones are all dormant. They just look like regular doors.
Okay. In that case, I follow the party.
Doesn't that mean they're not safe to go through?
No, it just means that they're like a regular door, so they're not
Oh.
like the other ones that had more intent behind them in terms of sorry, let me start from the beginning. This door here, the bronze one that you might have been referring to, Seeker, is similar in design, but is not the same as the doors up above that were used as sort of like airlocks. These ones here, those are just normal ass doors. Regular, mundane, everyday, open and shut door. On a hinge with a latch. The works.
The works.
Hell yeah.
So do the tracks like go through the bronze door? Is that
Yes,
why
sir.
Look.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. The door is shut.
I beckoned to Vin and Paelias. Can one of you read this? Perhaps open it. The tracks go through.
I could
I move out of the
certainly
way.
open it, Captain Nephis.
I stand guard.
Is there any text on the door? In Elvish
There
or
is some
otherwise?
text. There is, and I'll get you to roll Arcana.
Ooh.
Oh, this is
Dumbass.
special text.
What language is it in?
Elvish.
Oh, I can read it.
Ooh.
I got a 19 plus 2. 21.
You can tell that this door has been barred with an arcane lock.
Oh. How peculiar.
What does it say?
It's an arcane lock of some kind. What does that script say?
The script is just like a warding glyph. The script itself, that is not magically charged, I guess you could say, states that only those with authorization may enter this room.
Does Vazray overhear this conversation involving arcane locks?
I mean, Vazray is standing directly behind Paelias and Vinshenzo, so it's up to her.
Vazray, having experience with the spell and knowing the spell, can confirm this. Another method of authorization is if we can find something in this place, we might be able to find the password. I believe the knock spell can also temporarily disable the lock.
How does Vazray know this much about that spell?
Because I have the spell.
Ah, cool. That perfect.
I know arcane lock.
Good.
Yes,
You should probably avoid using such a loud spell unless it is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, we should probably continue to investigate around first before we go. And I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't try to tamper with the door too much until we're running out of options, because the more you tamper with the door, the lock, the harder it gets. So please, don't tamper with it unless we must.
Ah.
Could I investigate
Clovis
the door
trickery.
to see if it's locked by any means other than magical?
Yes, you absolutely may.
Ooh.
That's 18, I think.
18 total. You don't see any mundane locking mechanisms. It seems to be entirely magically locked.
I mean, I could just dispel the magic on it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I would assume you're saying that to one of your
Yeah.
comrades.
I'm saying that out loud.
I could do the same thing.
Yeah, just dispelling works too.
After you, wizard.
There won't be any ramifications to that, will there?
What, by dispelling an arcane lock?
Yes.
No, it simply removes it.
Well, could be something on the other side.
True.
Maybe an alarm, some sort of trap.
It's always a possibility.
Let's hope we're fortunate.
Oh, yeah.
Then.
There may be another way, as Carlo stated. Mr. Carlo.
We could always explore the rest of the area.
I was thinking the exact same thing. We might want to consider doing that first.
I peer down this hallway to look left and right.
Hang on. There's
Is that
no
a
door
wall?
there, I don't believe.
Oh,
Let me just double check
It's
my
Wall.
Your notes.
better quality map.
Dude, we
I think that
got,
might just be a wall.
we got
I'm sorry.
That's
spotted.
all.
I just love that. Just Nephis just looks at the wall. just
Hmm.
ah,
So the tracks lead past the bronze door.
Yeah.
They disappear into the bronze door, yep.
Yes.
Is it this one?
Perhaps there's another entry point of the room.
Perhaps.
And
Yeah, that is not a door, it is just a wall. The texture is weird, I agree, from top down, but that is wall.
Carlos peeks through this door.
Stand by. Go back to my other thing. Here we go. He peeks through that door, and inside that door, he sees. So that's like an iron grill door. So you can just look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just realized that from fucking top down, it looks like shit. I
So
put
the
those
green
there for
ones
a
are
reason.
solid?
The green ones are brass, which has been oxidized.
But they're solid.
Yes.
Okay, and these ones are bar.
Yep.
Okay. So what do I see?
So you see what looks to be just a little sitting area. A little waiting room sitting area. Two little marble benches are sitting there. There's a painting on the wall. Nice mural. Very Bob Ross.
Outstanding. What about this way?
Through that way, you see down a corridor through an archway into what looks like a reception area or a mezzanine. Sorry, not a mezzanine, like a reception area or a foyer. You do see the lovely green, well, they're not lovely green plants. They're quite worn and not really well taken care of. They look unhealthy. But aside from that, you can see right down through this whole area.
does the rest of this place feel as worn down, like down here? Does it feel as worn down as it did back in the clock tower?
It's cool and it's dark, but it's not quite as worn to the elements. It looks like down here, for the most part, hasn't seen any sort of water damage or any of the same effects as above, where you're effectively, you are currently, for all intents and purposes, underground, and it feels like you are underground. And due to the undergroundedness of it, the facilities here are a little bit better protected. They're definitely
how queer.
yes.
Are there
So it
any
looks-
signs of recent activity, like going through this area?
I'll get you to roll. If you're just going to stand from back there, you can roll perception. But if you actually want to go in and look around, that'll be investigation.
I'll look for now.
Oh!
Don't worry, it's fine. 22.
Are we in complete darkness?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yes, you are in complete darkness.
Oh!
But I think
Everyone
that-
can see
I think
except for
dancing
Nephis.
lights. I think dancing
I have
lights.
my
is back.
Yeah, dancing lights.
All right.
Oh yeah, my orbs.
Dancing lights, and Nephis has a glowing sword.
Yep.
On rope.
I shot the rope around my sword.
I can't believe you would do this. You
I can't
damn
believe you've done
Tom.
this.
Gotta
Okay.
keep it
so-
safe.
You do see that there are signs of something that has been in around recently. The dust on the floor has been very obviously disturbed, but it looks like something came into the room and then turned around and went back down the hallway. Like came from here, went up into like the middle of the room, went back down the hallway again.
Perhaps they retreated down here when the clock tower fell into disrepair. And this is their new living quarters.
If these were the living quarters, we probably would have seen tracks leading. I do see some.
We did see tracks.
Not down this way.
I'm talking about this area in general.
Ah, yes, most likely. I do see there's quite a bit of dust that's been disturbed recently. There's definitely been someone moving around in there, but I suppose this is as good a place to start as any.
Captain Nephis should look at the tracks before we move on.
I checked to see if this door is locked. I try to open it.
It is not locked. You excuse me, you push it open and it squeaks open on its hinges.
Well, if anyone didn't know we're here, they sure do now. I move through it, and I go to look at the tracks. But before I do, I yell to Vin, "Vin, could you play a tune to help me focus?"
I thought we were trying to keep it quiet, per Mr. Carlos.
Well, to be fair, we did just make a loud squeak, so it's probably a moot point now.
Aye.
Maybe if somebody hears beautiful music, we might be able to, well, maybe there might be survivors that might come to the music.
Aye, they might even recognize the tune of Vinshenzo Cairona.
Yeah.
Very good point if we recognize this place.
Oh.
To be recognized.
I begin playing a lute. I can't find my Vinshenzo playlist. YouTube
doesn't have his sheet.
Has changed its format.
He doesn't
I don't have my
sheet
music.
No.
Oh, I have to go into...
Oh my god, we don't know any songs. He doesn't know any songs. Fuck.
How could this happen?
I have to go into a different menu now to get them.
You must meditate. You recollect.
Okay. Is this playing? No.
Ooh.
It's so beautiful. Underwater adventure. Here, Carlos, help me with these tracks. Let's find out where they lead.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Hell yeah.
It's just too loud. I feel like that's way too loud.
Do you want it to be survival?
It's fine.
Survival would be the one.
Copy that. That's gonna be a 19.
What about the
21.
21 for me as well.
21.
Anyone? Okay.
21 for both of us.
Oh, it's a 19.
21.
Not 21. Oh. Wait, what?
A 19 and a 21.
So I got 14 and I have a +7.
Is that your final answer?
I thought you were helping me, like, so I could roll with advantage.
Oh, well then I'm doing that then.
Yeah.
Whatever Nephis wants.
Yeah. I want to feel special. Maybe 19. Final answer.
Triple advantage. That's awesome.
They're goblin tracks.
Ugh. I don't like that. No bueno. Nephis flares his nose and says, "They're goblins."
Were goblins common in this port town 100 years ago?
No,
I doubt it.
not 100 years ago.
I mean, it's a big city, so there might be goblin.
Well, you don't know that they're hostile. There could be survivors as well.
Yes, but I don't think any are quite as like our cook. So
Ragus is a
Ragus is
different
something
breed,
else.
cut from a different cloth.
He's the same as
Exactly.
any goblin.
I would think the same as you, Vin, but Ragus at least has
I'm not
proven
a
himself
goblin.
worthy. No, you're a Drow.
Nuts.
Look at you.
Yes.
Quiet, both of you.
Yes.
Vazray shuts up.
Lead the way, Nephis.
I follow these tracks with my 19.
I would much rather continue after the elves.
Shit.
They'd be much more valuable assets to rescue.
We need to find the key.
All right. So,
Nephis
The
is really
key
getting
is
his face
within
in.
you.
hold yourself there.
Nephis is a bloodhound.
I love it. Oh, you were doing that on
Yes.
purpose. I thought you were just sliding it along. So, what you see as you begin marching down this corridor with your dancing little lights is it seems like the walls are beginning to get a lot more, and the floors to a certain degree, but they're becoming a lot more damaged and abused, and you begin seeing graffiti on the walls.
Mind of that.
What languages do you know how to read?
Many.
Comes from a land of plenty.
Elvish, Sylvan, and Undercommon, and Common.
Oh,
Hold on, let me get the list.
common Elvish.
Sahuagin and Common, along with my natives, or my tribe's native tongue.
Okay, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, Infernal, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay. Stand by.
I be Sahuagin in these nuts.
None of you know what any of this stuff means.
I knew it.
Stupid goblins writing on the walls.
Stupid goblins.
Stupid goblins. It's like they don't write in a civilized language or something. Anyways, yeah. You can also see that there's a lot of just scrap and crap and litter that starts forming up along the junks of the walls.
Damn. I don't like this.
You can keep going if you want. I just wanted you to see that before you went too far in. Because it starts around there. It wasn't evident. There wasn't even anything in that main foyer there. It's just as you start coming down this tunnel.
This motherfuckers. Copy that. I keep proceeding down the hallway. Oh,
Oh yeah. All right. Stop there for a second.
oh,
Oh my god.
I would like the group to roll me perception checks as you're walking down that part of the hallway.
I probably can't see. I guess I'll roll it anyway.
yeah, you can hear, taste, and... Oh, you can't taste and smell. Oh! Damn.
Or Vazray has her eyes closed again.
She's just distracted by all the plants.
All right, I've been lowering roll because my character sheet is fucked.
Oh.
Just by one.
And she's also kind of in the back too, so she's trying to get past all these plants. Gah!
Burn
Things
them
are-
all.
These things are bigger than me.
Burn them all. Burn it
Eat
down.
them. They're
Ow.
diseased.
Oh, okay. The behind a wall part doesn't matter, Vin, so it's fine. 26, 22. Okay, so everybody except for Vazrai and Nephis notice that up in the ceiling here
Oh.
is a panel in the ceiling, like a metal grill. And it looks like it's been clawed open and closed a few times.
Oh no, it's aliens.
Carlos
The movie.
grabs onto Nephis and tugs him to get him to stop and points up at the grill in the ceiling. Looks like there might be another way that they're moving around. We should keep our eyes peeled.
They're like animals.
Vin, why have we
Savages.
stopped?
In the ceiling, Miss Pinefall.
That's right. Up.
With the assistance of Vin pointing it out, you are.
Oh.
I would have never noticed with my eyes glued to the ground.
But we're here for it.
Aye.
Would you allow us to, the more gifted among us, to simply open the door so we can stop looking for this key? That might not even exist on this side of the door.
I looked at
Only
Carlos.
And what if it does?
It's not worth it if we have to commingle with goblins.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can always
curious.
sneak ahead and see if there's anything even there.
I'm a bit curious about how long the goblins have been here, especially with the Sahagan menace being around.
They kind of look like goblins themselves.
Now that you mention
take
it,
it.
they kind of do.
Nephis says, I can be quick and silent up ahead.
Okay.
And without, saying much, he touches Carlos's shoulder, and he whispers an incantation and casts invisibility upon himself. He disappears.
Oh my god.
And I roll stealth. Where's stealth? There's stealth. Gulp. Oh!
Gulp.
I mean, at least you're
15.
invisible.
15 plus being
15%.
invisible.
Yeah. And I'd like to proceed forward.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed. All right, proceed forward. Given your invisibility, I'll allow you to proceed as far forward as you wish.
I step back from the hole in the wall. Or ceiling.
Okay.
Are these doorways? Or are these actually?
Yeah. There is a doorway. I don't know why there's a fucking plant there. It's something I missed, I think.
There's doorways.
Yeah, I don't know why plants in each doorway.
It's a jungle.
Forgot
It
to take
is.
the plants up. Okay, so the this one and this one are doorways. This one's just planting it in a receptacle.
Oh, okay. I checked
Oh,
through this
sorry.
doorway. Doot.
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
We forgive you. This time.
Are you gonna open the door?
Yes.
Are you just gonna swing it open, or are you gonna be sneaky?
I want to be sneaky about it.
Roll stealth.
Copy that. Where'd my block mongler go?
Block Montfort, go.
Ah! 11.
11.
Yes.
All right. You open the door as carefully as you feel is necessary, and it squeaks open. Anyways, oops. And in that room, you see a dozen goblins all sprawled out on raggedy fur sleeping mats. And they all wake up and look at you with bleary eyes, rubbing their
They look
Their
at my
eyes-
invisible ass.
They
look like
In your
well,
direction.
you see them looking at you because you're standing directly in the doorway, and they all go, "Oh,"
Towards me.
towards you.
I use my earring of message and tell
Metal Gear Solid alert.
Carlos. I found their den. They're alerted, but they don't know I'm here.
Oh yeah, you
Head
still have the
back.
fucking dancing lights flying over your face.
Yeah.
So they just see floating lights bobbing in the air.
That's
Exactly.
not,
Would
not
Vinshenzo
true.
be able to? Yeah,
I
because I moved
can,
away out of line of sight.
I can only move them in line of sight, I
Oh,
believe.
sorry.
Never mind
And
then.
it doesn't matter. Nope.
They don't-
Pitch black.
They don't track Devon. Yeah, but that also means he can't see.
No. I mean, what the goblins look at is just pitch black.
Yeah, but if it's pitch black in that room, Devon can't see, or Nephis can't see unless he still
They got
has
a-
a
Forget
light
that.
spell.
The torch.
They got a little torch going. I'll say that torch actually exists. A little bit of light in the room. Hey, you're not gonna sleep in your old den in the pitch black. That would suck.
help
I
you sleep.
in
Otherwise,
pitch black.
yeah. Otherwise, you get nearsighted.
Well,
I
these
heard that. on
goblins are
TikTok.
sleeping with the nightlight on.
Pussies.
I love TikTok.
I love TikTok. So I send Carlos that message, and upon doing that, I just take a side step away from the door.
He just said that he found a bunch of goblins sleeping, right?
Yeah, and I said they're alerted to my presence, but they don't see me.
Yeah, you're sidestepping into the room though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlos relays this info to, or do we have fucking LR50 on right now?
That's a
I
question
know.
for
So,
Paelias.
No. Okay, then I just passed Nephis' message on to Paelias since he's standing right next to me.
Hell yeah. Let me just spawn in 12 goblins.
Oh my
Gablins.
god.
Goblins.
They're gablin goblins.
it seems like not escape the goblins, Lord Cairona.
You don't know. Shut up.
I don't know.
Didn't Carlos pass the word along that there were goblins?
He whispered it
Only
to
to-
Paelias.
Yeah, everyone else
Ah,
is
it's
too far
Paelias,
away. He doesn't want to
okay.
yell.
I'm not standing under the alien's isolation air duct in the ceiling.
Vazray's just gonna stand where she's at.
Alem isolation.
Kill him isolation.
Carlos, I'm giving birth to a chest burster. Help me.
It's yours.
There's only one way
I
I can help
vertex
you, Lord
warp,
Cairona. I'm gonna have to burn you.
Vincenzo into another room.
There's no saving him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, I gotta copy him too. Fuck. Okay. Put you back. Put you back.
The alien's isolation air duct.
Alem.
Aliens.
Oh my god.
Goblins.
A lot of goblins.
They're all packed. They're dogpiled.
They
They're
are.
huddled together for
Are they Minecraft?
warmth.
I don't think there's enough squares in this.
There's tons of squares. See?
Oh yeah, there is. Just barely.
They're huddled
Room full of
together
goblins.
for warmth.
They are. Oh, fuck
Oh,
the
this
grid.
grid
The
is-
grid snap. Yeah.
Oh,
Toggles.
if they're
Snap.
if they're that close to Devon or Nephis, that poses problems.
For invisibility.
You need to turn off grid on the toggle, not snap, if you want them to stop going for
Yeah.
the grid.
They've been done, and these ones are done. There. Okay. It's all in place. Voila.
What implications do I have?
Well, normally invisibility, it doesn't make you like perfectly gone. So if you're not actively hiding, the people next to you kind of know you're there. In D&D anyway. I don't know if that's how Chris rules it.
Yeah. That's how I rule it. I was just wanted to get any more of your.
But you also didn't know they were there when you moved, so I don't know.
I was kind of aware that it was going to be full of goblins. I just didn't know if there was going to be any squares adjacent to them. And given that we all see what it is, I will get Devon to roll stealth for Nephis.
Yeah. Invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscure. It can be... Location can be detected by noise or track.
Natural 20, 29.
Oh, shit, Jack.
Fucking goblins. I hugged the wall. Quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse.
I watch them.
Quiet as a kobold.
I'm like Sneeko.
Put
Sneeko.
his ass up against the wall.
I'm Sneeko sneaking, watching.
Hell yeah.
These guys kind of look cute. They got like big ol' ears. Like Phoenix.
Yeah. I'm starting to like goblins.
Hell yeah.
Can we
So
keep
the
them?
goblins, that's up to you guys. The goblins, they wake up, they look around, they try and figure out why the door is open. Where's this guy? The boss jitters something at one of the lackeys who moves over, closes the door, and then goes back to lie down. He gibbers something else, and the two of these grab their equipment, start putting stuff on, and then once they're all kitted up, they stand watch while the rest of them bed back down after about a minute's worth of just sort of uneasily looking around.
Why are we
So these guys
waiting
are
here?
all like unarmed and like.
Let me do it. For all intents and purposes, this is what you see. They've all gone back to sleep. So they are unarmed, they are unarmored. And these two, they put their like shirts and their pants on and grab their weapons and are sitting up,
If you're
chatting quietly.
if they're donning armor, you're gonna be sitting there watching them do it for a while, and we're gonna be sitting out here in the hall for a while.
Yeah, upon them like donning armor.
They
I'm
don't
gonna do
have like
something-
they don't just to point out. They don't have like thick, crazy armor. It's I know that most times like a full suit of armor takes 10 minutes, but this is
heavier.
not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light armor is 1 minute.
Yeah. So they're a minute is a long time in combat round D&D for sure, but just in the narrative sense of they put it on quickly and they're just there for a minute or two. Like, it does not take them long in a narrative sense for them to get dressed. And the door is closed.
Vin folds his arms, tapping his feet, waiting.
Upon seeing them don their armor, I dispel invisibility and cast Hunter's Mark on the one getting dressed.
Hell yeah! Interrupt them putting armor on. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah. Stand by 1 second.
Copy.
Needless to say, we're entering combat, so everybody can roll initiative. This will be a surprise round for Nephis, so take a second to think about what you want.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes.
Oh man, come on!
Plus 3.
Well, it's for him, but not for him. It's for him at his sugar shack and stuff like that.
Sugar shack.
Yeah, they have those in Canada.
How's that?
And where I'm from.
A sugar shack. we're selling the fridge and the stove and the washer and the dryer from the crack house because they got left behind, but they're in serviceable condition, so there's no reason not to make some money.
Hell
The
yeah.
black
Couple
house.
$100 at least.
Well, I bought all 4 of those along with my first month of rent for an extra $250 Canadian. So even if I sell them for like $50 each, I'm still going to be making money.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm not only selling them for
Man.
$50 each. Anyways, okay. So as soon as you materialize out of thin air, as they are entirely unaware of your existence, they thought it must have been the wind. So they are completely taken aback and they cry out loudly.
Never should have come here.
never should have come
Alarm.
here.
It is now your surprise round, as you were saying, you're not just dispelling, you're actually going to do stuff. So full supplies for you.
This guy right there.
He has the element of supplies.
The element of
do.
supplies.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna attack that ingrate with my silver sword,
Silver sword.
Oh yes.
and I hit for what is that? 21.
Anyone?
21. Does that hit?
That absolutely
hits.
hits. And you're interrupting
Ideal.
them getting their armor on, so they basically have no AC.
Hell yeah.
13 damage.
13
Thank you.
They
damage.
still have AC, just not
Yeah.
armored AC.
Not good.
Okay, you
dexterous.
outright kill the first goblin.
Oh my
With
god.
that, I transfer my hunter's mark to the next one that's up.
Were they standing next to each other?
Yeah.
Would
Oh,
his
right.
attack cleave if he has any extra
Oh.
damage?
No, I'm gonna say no, and the reason I'm gonna say no is because it's out of his weapon's reach.
Oh, okay. I got it.
There's this guy next one, but
That guy's prone.
Yeah.
yeah. This guy's a black him.
I love you, but I don't love you that much.
Okay. I move over 5 feet to get this next guy. And I where's my dice? I roll again.
Roll off Carlos and Desiree for initiative.
Oh! Wait, that's a 18. That's still good.
That is
I also
definitely
do
still
another
good.
I do another
18.
13 damage.
So
Oh
you
my
outright slay that one
God.
too.
Okay, I move my hunter mark to this guy.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't it require a bonus action to do?
Aha.
I think it's like a free action each and every time I kill a monster. Right?
Oh my god.
You have the card?
It's right here. Oh yeah, it's a bonus action. You can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature.
Okay.
Shit.
So he's
That's okay though.
not
You
marked.
iced 2 goblins.
I did.
It's like
Speaking
chopping
of goblins,
wood.
I'm gonna roll for them real quick. Okay, and their boss.
Wakey, wakey. Time for murder.
So they're both, because they've been essentially like woken up out of a dead sleep. I'm gonna count it as something I know from another system. I don't know if D&D has it as well, but it's flat-footed. So essentially, they have no choice but to start at the bottom.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder does it too. That's cool. So, but between the two of them, goblin. I got it from not roll 20, but fucking D20.
Critical roll. Oh.
No, D20 RPG, which is I think based off of the Pathfinder system. So I'm not surprised.
You can certainly try.
There we go. So
Matt
they're at the
Mercer.
bottom.
Mac Mercer.
That's all I know
Uh,
about him is that he said that once.
He did say that once. Vinshenzo, it is your turn. your go. You're not entirely aware of what's going on, so if you just want to sit there and say, I spend the next 6 seconds tapping my foot, you can.
Yeah, I will do
But I'll
that.
use this opportunity to see what everybody else is just doing while they're waiting for Nephis to say or do something.
I do that. I put my hands on my hips and tap my foot.
Okay. Rhythmically or just
Always.
just like a 4/4 time or 5/4?
6/8.
Ooh, he's impatient. Carlos, what are you doing?
Did I hear the sounds of combat?
No, not yet.
Really? I thought they cried out because you guys
The door is closed.
Yeah, but you said that when they saw Nephis appear out of nowhere, they cried out.
Yeah, but the door was closed before Nephis
Yeah.
did. Fine, fucking roll perception.
Is that a
See
thick
if you're-
door?
It's water
I would
shield.
also like to roll perception.
Oh
Pretty-
my
yeah.
god.
I shield with water.
22.
Carlos's ears picked up the scream of something echoing through the duct in the vent.
Huh?
Carlos has metagame the
He's
narrative.
above and behind.
Carlos is just confused by this.
Carlos strokes his shit.
The vent was in the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
How high is it?
10 feet.
Are we eating chips?
I'd like
we're
to
eating
climb
Ritz
into the vent.
crackers. Peanut butter.
Roll
sorry.
athletics.
These are best before July 24th.
16.
Okay. I will remind you that there is a grate on the vent. So what you have done is you have managed to get yourself hanging on to the grate.
That's just great.
I'd like to try to
But
pull it down.
Yeah, you can roll me strength to try and get that thing down. You can see it's on hinges, so you don't have to worry about it like falling on you.
yank on that thing.
God
Hawk
damn!
2.
Well done.
18.
No.
Yeah, you pry that sucker open and you can Spider-Man your way inside, which I'm
Hell
assuming
yeah.
you do.
Yes.
Hawk 2.
Conveniently, it is perfectly kobold size, which happens to also be the same size as being perfectly goblin sized.
Gross.
There's face huggers in there.
And you can smell that it absolutely has been used by goblins.
Oh,
Gross.
Not used in a
Oh.
sanitary sense, but there's a lot of
Oh.
goblin BO.
Oh, baby.
Ugh.
Oh,
how dreadful.
that shit stank.
And
Like onions.
you can, if you want to put yourself like adjacent here to be up in the
Oh.
tunnel.
Okay, how far do I go?
Smells like
You
goblin
use
up in
10 feet of climbing, so you can go another 10 feet of crawling. You'll be
Would it
crawling.
be 20? Because I have 40 feet of movement.
Oh.
It would be 20.
5, 10, 15. So 20 right here.
Forgot that you're faster than the average bear.
I am.
Speaking of average bears, Vazarai.
Oh,
Basra is
Oh.
staying near Lord Vinshenzo, right? But she does see what Carlos is doing, and it's like he's certainly bold.
I mean, he is a kobold.
Oh.
Kobold.
It is
Then
very
what are you doing?
rare that I understand Mr. Carlos's
I'm babysitting.
thought process.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine like Carlos hearing something from the vent, looking up, and then seeing the grate, and then like just jumping up there, pulling it down, and crawling in without a word. And Paelias is just standing there watching him, like, "What? What's going on?"
you what?
Yeah, that's exactly.
But yeah,
Spidey senses are tingling, vanishes
Basra
into a
just
duck.
stands there, kind of looking at Vin and looking down the hall. So she doesn't do anything. I pass my turn.
Hell yeah. Are you tapping your foot in 6/8 time?
No. She's
Good.
just listening,
4-4.
keeping an eye on
Paelias.
Oh, I just watched Carlos disappear into the vent with no explanation, and I didn't hear any combat, so I'm just standing there confused.
Yeah,
Carlos isn't sure there's combat either. He just heard a weird noise and wanted to investigate.
it's true. But somebody who definitely knows that there's combat and definitely wants to instigate, it's Nephis' turn.
I shrug.
Shakes big old black ass.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for some real quick.
I'm gonna just put that guy back into the prone because none of them have a chance to get up yet.
Why is this not working?
What's the problem?
Fuck. I'm looking for cause seeing like what that is.
Hit down
That's a
from
spell
there.
I got.
Frighten. Frighten condition?
Cause. Yeah, but like, I'm just trying to see if was it a bonus action or if it's like it's an action. Never mind. Fuck that.
They can't move towards you.
Okay, you awaken a sense of. Sorry, I was just looking this up the whole entire time.
Yeah, maybe you should have
it's only
thought
on-
about that.
I was thinking about it. It was hard to find. Okay, it's one creature. Fuck that. Okay, never mind. I cast. I take a step forward.
Oh,
As I do so, I cast Hunter's Mark once again. On
Oh, surprise!
on this lad right here. Where's my shit? I'm gonna drop it on. Fuck it.
oh.
And as I do that, I'm going to take a slice out of this guy next to me. Since he's prone, do I get advantage? I can't remember how prone works.
Yeah.
Yep.
With melee attacks.
Okay.
Oh.
Copy that. Oh! Okay. Oh, I get a 12 to hit. Just 12 hit.
12 hits.
Okay. We like it.
Oh.
I was rolling low on my damage because I forgot I was like, if I use my hand one-handed, I get +2 damage. So we'll just say like, I was cleaving beforehand, but now I'm using my duelist and I deal what is that? That's 11 damage. To this guy.
Oh.
11 damage. God damn, you killed him.
Okay.
You're just stabbing them all in their sleeps.
This is like Star Wars when Anakin goes to Tatooine and kills all the
Sorry, which one did you kill? The one right in front of you or the one right beside you?
the one beside me.
Okay, you just
I'll black him.
Why'd you attack the one
I
without
blacked him.
Hunter's Mark?
I know exactly
Because,
why.
Because I'm gonna attack this guy without Hunter's Mark as my extra attack. Oh! Okay. I get a 14 to hit. That hits, right?
14 hits, yep. The
Okay,
magic
I
number
deal,
to beat is 12.
Copy that. I deal 10 damage. Does that kill him?
It does kill him. And I will cleave 3 of that 10 damage to the other guy.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Copy that.
Oh.
I end my turn.
Okay. At the start of his turn, the goblin boss stands up in all of his naked goblin glory because he sleeps commando.
Oh.
He grabs a harpoon that is next to him, and he chucks it at you, screaming a
triple
war
dog dare
cry.
you.
And he's going to. What's your AC?
17.
17. All right, here we go. 15, 16, 18 to hit,
Oh.
and he deals 1d6 plus 2 damage.
No, that's none. That's none.
3 whole
Okay,
damage.
Damn, fuck you, bitch.
He deals 3 whole damage to you.
That's awesome.
He then picks up a second not javelin, sorry, a second
Okay.
harpoon, specifically a harpoon. He has multi-attack, fuck you. He's gonna throw it at you.
Okay.
And he hits. Dealing a further 5 damage.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, I'll stop.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Can you not hit that tree? Remember that.
No, where's that from?
No.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. It is then the rest of them's turns, and they all stand up. Using half of their movement.
Oh.
Does standing up provoke attack of opportunity?
No.
No, it's only moving.
Oh. God.
Just gonna do this for now. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, he covers it completely. Fuck it.
It's fine.
They are going to grab whatever they can find, a whole bunch of improvised weapons, and they're going to pile in.
Come on, you fuckers.
Oh, you're still fucking
You
grid
little
toggled.
shits. Come and fight me.
Fucking rats.
I'll take all 10 of you. Or however many are left. 9?
9.
I think.
These
8.
2 are going to climb up the wall
No.
into an open grate in the ceiling.
No! Stay here!
They're going to get help. No.
And you are going to get attacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Come on, bitch.
5. And that is a plus. Okay. Da-na-na. Huh! 14 plus 4, so that's 18, 18, 24, and then 2 misses. So 3 hits, 2 misses.
Natural 20.
How he do that?
How he do? So
I
we'll do that
never
at 20.
get natural 20.
That's 3, and then the other one. So that's 4 damage. The guy's going after you with a butter knife,
Oh.
just a little utility knife, and he gets in past one of your armor sections and pricks you in the waist.
Ow.
And then the other 2 are each going to hit you for a total of 5 damage
Hey,
between the other 2.
cut it on.
Cut it out. It's not nice.
And that is their turn.
Copy that. I'll be right back. I'm being beckoned.
Okay, backing away. Vinshenzo, it's your turn.
I will continue tapping my foot.
Carlos in the duct.
Does he hear the face huggers crawling through the duct?
Yeah, do I?
You got a high passive perception, so at this point in time, you can hear the sounds of actual combat, because now they've gotten into it.
Okay.
Close the distance. Stop them.
Carlos is gonna call back down the vent from where back towards the entrance to the vent and say, I can hear Nephis is fighting them. Aid him to battle. And then he's going to rush forward through the vent, and I don't know which way that is because I'm not Carlos.
Who is he fighting? What's going on?
I'll do it this way.
What
Can Vaz Raven
happened?
hear this?
I was taking a nap.
Oh,
We'll do
you're
it like that.
finally awake.
Excuse me. All right. So there's your duct. You are crawling through that. So treat it as. Oh no, you're still small, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, you're crawling through it, but keep going at your normal speed.
Normal speed, got it. Don't want a bonus action dash to get closer, faster. I do.
I
do want a
mean,
bonus
you
action
can
dash,
get there without.
but that's not close enough. So I'm going to bonus action dash, and I'm going to use, I want to see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Move 55 feet. And I guess I'm going to attack one of these goblins that I come across, I suppose. Are they both in the same area?
They're like this.
Oh, okay. Have at ye, and I strike.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
That would be terrifying.
All right, I roll a 26.
26 definitely hits.
Copy that.
Oh my god.
I'm about to ruin this goblin's whole career.
His whole life. Man, I hope you can do more than 7 HP in
I hope
damage.
they were actually
Right.
hostile creatures, and we didn't just murder a bunch of people.
Does 61
They're not
damage
people,
kill him?
Paelias, they're goblins. Yeah, 61 damage. Yes, he is eviscerated before you. You fly at him. You are the face hugger, all right, Carlos? You thought that you would be encountering monsters? You are the monster. You just come out
I've
and
become
fucking
the monster.
end
He's
this
gonna
thing. They're like,
impregnate them.
Is the other goblin intimidated?
he's scared shitless.
Hell yeah.
Imagine less than a minute ago he was asleep.
Carlos's child is gonna come out of him in about an hour.
And there'll be a little Carlos Jr. running around.
A mini Carlos Jr. Okay, yeah, 61 damage. He did.
Oh god.
It's still your turn unless it's not your turn anymore.
Oh god.
That's all I can do, really.
Okay,
I don't
so
wanna
it's
move
not your turn
forward.
anymore.
Yeah.
Vazrai! It's your turn anymore.
Has she heard of Carlos's warning or no?
Yes.
Alright.
Did Nep
Nephis got back.
Vazrai
awake.
hears this. Looks to Vin. Oh, I think Nephis may be in trouble. I better go.
Vin
Yeah.
shrugs.
Gonna go ahead and begin moving.
30.
Actually, I'm going to dash. Yeah. Right here.
All right. Just as a reminder, this door is closed. And you don't know exactly where Nephis
Yeah, she
went
doesn't.
or
she doesn't
what room he
actually
went
know.
in.
Dynamic entry.
I do. No, I don't, because he was invisible. Fuck.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
In that case, Vazrai ends her turn. That is all that she does.
Shoulder
All right,
the
Paelias.
door.
Oh,
Shoulder check.
pale list.
$530. I will open this door to check if he's in here.
Okay, you open the door, and surprise, surprise, Nephis is in there in a swirling duel with 5 goblins. With another one
I'm
shrieking
thwarting
in the
off their
corner.
attacks.
I cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Fine. Fuck.
That
On
is
which one,
a DC. This one.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just pull out my freaking cantrip.
Okay, buddy.
Alright.
Oh.
DC 19 intelligence save.
Wow.
Whatever it is 8.
Wow.
He doesn't make it.
Mind shiver.
Wow. Oh, he takes 5 psychic damage.
5? Okay.
Yeah, I've rolled 1, 2,
Shiver
2.
me splinters.
This
Hell
guy's
yeah.
dead, right? In front of you, Nephis?
No, he's alive.
No.
I think I dealt like 3 extra damage from the cleave, but that was about it.
I'm
Okay.
not feeling so good.
Oh.
Looks pretty gross. Okay. If Paelias, that's your turn, then that means it goes to Nephis next.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
Thank you.
No problem, Chief. Anytime.
That cured me. I feel fine now.
Jesus Christ.
I hit him. I deal 12 damage to this guy.
Shit, dude.
He's
Okay.
dead.
That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this guy's dead too.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I cast Hunter's Mark on this guy because he looks like a important dude
Okay.
as a bonus action, and upon doing that, I move 1 step forward. And with a backslash, an extra attack, I hit this dude. Let's see. Grab these. Get these out of play. What's that? Okay, I hit him. I deal another 12 damage to this
Hell
dude.
yeah.
He's also dead.
Hell yeah. I end my turn. Oh, wait. I can move more. Yeah, I move 5 feet here, provoking an attack opportunity from this dude.
And he's absolutely going to take it. So that's 1 attack at. There we go.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think it's
Holding.
at disadvantage because I have escaped the horde.
Okay, well,
I
at
forgot about
disadvantage, he misses. I
Yes.
mean, he was going to miss anyways, but he definitely misses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. So he swings through empty air with his butter knife.
Ooh.
Okay. If that is the rest of your turn, which seems like it is.
Yes, it is.
Dog. Stop doing that. Thank you.
Hello, dog.
Hello, dog. The mummy dog is hiding from her sons because they're twice her size now. So when they start playing, she hides.
Mama needs her rest.
Mama needs to not be trampled. They completely just take her right out. Anyways, okay. So the boss. The boss is going to.
Ow.
He's going to make his 2 attacks. He reaches down once again, picks up his scimitar, which he had next to his sleeping bag because he's not a fool.
Scimitar.
Swipes at you. Yeah.
Doesn't picking up a weapon from the ground provoke attack of opportunity?
No.
Oh. Where do I remember these from?
In nat 20s.
Maybe Pathfinder.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Opportunity
so that
attack
is-
only procs when you move away from an attacker.
Unless you have some special thing.
So 4 plus 2 is 6, 7 damage from his first swipity swipe.
7 damage, you say?
Yeah, he nat 20'd.
Copy that.
Oh my god.
And his second swipe. 7, he misses. As a bonus action, he is
Oh,
going
pussy.
to disengage, and he is going to nimbly escape you by bouncing up into the tunnel.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He can keep that.
Yeah, I know.
It's on the house, Chief.
Oh wait, I don't want to change his color. He's regular color. Fuck. Okay, now
Put
he's
that in
green.
your pocket and
And
Snort
he's
it.
going to crawl past. That was with a 5, 25, 30.
Wouldn't he? Oh no, he disengaged. Darn.
Yeah, he's nimbly escaping, which makes it the Goblin's turn. And this one, the boss, like as he's scrambling around him in the duct, he basically like throws this goblin at Carlos.
Yeah.
To go and hold him off. This one's going to nimbly escape as well, and he's going to move 5, 10, 20, 25 up into the vault. And this guy's going to try and go 5, 10, 15, and he climbs the ladder and he realizes, oh, it's full. Shit, I can't move.
Wait, this guy disengaged as well?
Yeah, that guy disengaged. He ran,
Fuck!
he like ducked around past you, climbed up the ladder.
Fucking bastards.
Okay. The goblin is going to attack Carlos. Carlos, what's your AC?
Currently 19.
Okay, well, he misses.
Okay.
And that's the turn of the goblins.
Vinshenzo.
Schminchmancho.
And Vinshenzo will look confused, then move forward, and he will cast Major Image as a 3rd level spell, and he will do his best to try to make it seem like the wall here just goes flat across and there's no entryway here.
Understood.
Yeah. And then I guess he will slowly move up to where the air duct is, which I think was here or here.
Where the black spots are.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll stand here, and I will look up quizzically at it, and I'd like to listen to see if I can hear anything.
You may.
Ugh. Where are my dice at? Ooh. That is a 26.
You hear the sound of battle. Well, more accurately, you hear the sound of slaughter.
Vinshenzo frowns and ends his turn.
Outstanding. Which then means it's Carlos's turn.
Yes.
There's
Well, I'm going to
there's
use...
a gibbering goblin who's been thrust upon you, tried to
Oh,
poke
dear.
at you with a table leg.
Well, I'm going to use a bonus action to draw my buckler, and then I'm going to attack. Uh, 19.
If you're equipping a shield, it takes a full action.
Sorry, I was
I think
doing
there's
the dog.
not he
for
just
me.
changes it.
Oh.
I have 8 shield training.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, 19 to hit.
Oh, okay, sorry. Could you repeat the last 2 seconds?
19
19 to hit.
That hits. That certainly hits. Remember, 12 is the magic number.
48.
You kill him.
You
Very nice.
absolutely kill him.
I don't think I even need to roll, honestly.
Even if you roll a 1 on it, on how many dice?
Everything.
7 HP, 7 HP, and they have no armor on. This is definitely
Yeah, if you
took 'em-
if you have more than 7 die, you kill.
I have a +5 to damage, so if I have at least 2 die, I kill him. So he dies.
he dies.
The women and children too.
I fucked them.
No!
All you've done is made an attack so far, so you got the rest of your action pool.
I'm gonna move here. Oh my god, why is it so laggy?
I don't know.
Because it's
I'm gonna move these guys.
Because you're broadcasting around the world, Carlos.
Ah,
No, it's laggy for me. It's like, ooh.
I'm gonna move here to block an escape of any other goblins.
Okay, on the ladder directly to your right is a goblin. He is effectively like at your level vertically.
I wish I could do something to him, but I can't do much more than just sneer at him.
That's okay. I just wanted you to be aware that that's where that goblin was.
I whisper boo in his face and end my turn.
Like Master
little
Chief.
yeah. I remember that
Get
from
me
Halo
dead
3
right
Combat
turn.
Evolved.
He's like a grunt. He's like,
Halo 3 Infinity Combat. Go ahead, Vazra. It's your turn.
Yeah, you can squeeze past and just go kill the thing.
She can see the goblin over here.
Through the open door, she can see the goblin over there. Yes.
Okay.
He's
So
on a ladder.
she is going to. Oh, he's on a ladder. Okay.
You're talking about the one that's directly next to Carlos, correct?
I'm
Yeah.
talking about that one. How
he's on a
high
ladder.
is he? I can just
He's
walk up to
10
him.
feet up in the air.
Okay.
Oh. You
In
could
that
jump.
case, that's what I was thinking about doing.
If you're on the ladder, because you can effectively move below him because it is a ladder, you would then be within 5-foot reach. Just saying.
She's going to draw her short sword, the north wind here, and she is going to charge at this goblin.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Dark Souls.
And it's
Smack
going
his
to
feet.
attempt to jump at him and then stab him right in the back.
Roll your attack.
All right.
If I remember, people of your tribe hate goblins,
Oh,
correct?
she hates goblins.
These look more akin to the goblins that you're familiar with. They don't look like Ragus. Ragus looks.
Civilized.
Oh.
Yes.
It's like the difference between a Pomeranian and a German Shepherd in the sense that, yeah, they're both goblins, but they're two very distinct types of goblin.
Yeah,
He's
she
mulatto.
attacks him ferociously, managing to
A
strike him.
Chihuahua and a Pomeranian.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah. One's prettier.
freaks.
It's going
Yeah,
to
these are
be
chihuahuas.
1d6 of both. Okay.
These are kind of cute, honestly.
Fuck this.
These are
game.
not the fennec foxes of goblins.
Oh, never mind. Fuck these guys. These guys are ugly. Oh!
He's fucking dead. I've stabbed him in the
Ooh.
back. And she rips him off of the fucking ladder and then stabs him again,
Good God.
Oh.
making sure that he is dead.
He is absolutely dead.
And then looks in the direction of Carlos to see what exactly he's looking at.
He's looking at you now.
I see
Oh,
two
I
more
see.
ahead of me.
So basically, Carlos looks at this goblin on a ladder, gives him a sneer, and then with a
Fucking
scream,
goblin.
the goblin fucking disappears, and then all that's left is like Vazrai staring up at him from the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah. Just going to hold there because I don't think she can move any further.
This
Hell
is
yeah.
war
She simply
crimes.
looks in his direction over here, kind of like maybe he's pointing off that direction. She just kind of looks at the wall. So that's all she does. Vazrai ends her turn.
Oh yeah. That means it's Paelias' turn.
I will Starlight Step over here. And then I start climbing up the ladder, see Carlos, and do I see these two?
When you look in through the duct, you can see those two. However, for you, a medium-sized thing, that's a very small confined space.
Oh, I don't need to go in there.
I know.
need
I'm
to
just
see
letting.
them.
I'm just letting you know, visually / somewhat game mechanically.
Well,
It is a
I
confined space.
cast the second level spell Hold Person, targeting
Nice.
the goblin boss, or the further one away. That is a DC 19 Wisdom save or be paralyzed.
DC 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he doesn't nat 20, it fails. He fails.
He is paralyzed for up to 1 minute because it's a concentration spell.
Okay.
And he can repeat the save at the end of every one of his turns.
Yeah.
If he lives that long.
If he lives that long.
And that will end my turn.
Nice. So he's hunter's marked and paralyzed.
Lucky
Good
them.
He's got 2 rings on his fingers. If that is the end of your turn, that makes it Nephis's turn.
It's like Skyrim.
Nephis, your friends have all come charging in. Not that you
Don't
do
crowd
have
the
the
way.
situation under control.
He shoulder checks both Paelias and Bazray.
You gotta lean
Seeing
pretty low.
Carlos
To,
up there.
You gotta lean pretty low to shoulder check me.
I knee you in the face.
Fuck.
Carlos, capture the leader. Capture
Which one
the
is
flag.
the leader?
What was his like defining features that differentiated him
His
again?
defining feature right now is he's the only one that's
He's
carrying
naked.
a scimitar. Well, they were
He's
all
holding
kinda
the
naked.
blade.
He won't escape me.
Aye.
You can tell which one the boss
Wait,
is by his particular schlong.
Yeah, he's got a bigger one.
Got an
Blade.
extra wart on
He
the left
won't
side.
be escaping because I paralyzed him
Get
with
him.
magic.
Yeah, but Nephis doesn't know that.
Which one's
No,
paralyzed?
I
The boss?
say that in response to this being discussed literally as I'm in between them.
How
You
did
see
Dialysis
that-
know which one was the leader?
I simply targeted the one that was further down the hatch
Ah,
to block the way, if possible.
Ah, that's fair.
with that being it, I mean, I don't think there's much else that I can really do for right now, so I'll just you know what? I'm just gonna run out the door. I'm gonna stand right here
Hell
and
yeah.
watch that vent. End of turn.
End of turn. That makes it the goblin boss's turn. He's gonna try and roll a nat 20 on his wisdom save.
He can get 19 as well. He has to meet it, not exceed it.
He's got a -1 to his wisdom.
Oh.
That's why he
Oh.
has to nat 20, because it goes down to a 19 and then he just makes it.
Oh.
How unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, more unfortunately, if he succeeds, I can force you to reroll.
Oh, you
Wow.
can you?
Damn.
At the cost of a spell slot and a reaction, yes.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Kind of expensive.
The other goblin, because there's only one left,
No.
successfully bounces past his pal, bonus action disengaging, and goes 5, 10, 15, and then disappears. But only Carlos can see these things. Because he's in
I'm
the
watching
duct.
this vent.
Yeah,
Me too.
so let's put him here. And nobody knows what happens to him, so it's Vinshenzo's turn.
I guess I'll take a few more
Camouflage him.
steps forward, and then I'll see Nephis, and I'll ask him what's going on.
At this point,
There's
Nephis,
goblins.
the only light source you have, unless you have some other way of seeing in the dark, is the torch that's down here
He has
Sorry.
a
by the ladder.
thing.
Yeah, upon like drawing out my blade, I would have like lit it up.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of what you were aware of.
I am now aware. Thank you, sir.
You are aware.
He is aware of what he should be aware of.
I hold
Delaware.
up
He
my
is-
hand,
he is
shielding
unburdened.
myself from the light.
You can see
We're
unburdened
gone.
by what has been. Okay, so
I
then
ask
that's
Nephis what's going on.
deadly.
Oh, I thought I said. I stumble
did
upon
not.
their den, the goblins. Two of them escaped through the vents. Carlos is up there. How do you get there?
And they attacked you?
No.
Finn frowns.
Nevis smiles.
I suppose
Nephis
this won't
attacked
be
you,
a
he got
story
killed
that
from
we tell
Xane.
your newly appointed cook.
No. Perhaps.
I guess I'll move into the room and then I'll see all the
Oh!
bodies slaughtered and then I'll just walk back out and shut the door. Seems it's being well taken care of. I end my turn.
The bodies have been quite ferociously mangled for the purposes of Vinshenzo's stomach. It is quite a mess.
Yeah, I shut the door to block the sight.
Vinshenzo loses his lunch.
They're surgically sliced, one slice each.
I
Cubed
end
in
my
half.
turn.
All right. So that makes it
Why are you
Carlos's
so
turn.
tall?
I'm 6
Stop
foot
trying to
3.
fucking mog me.
Alright, well, since the boss is the one that's the most important, Carlos would like to move up
Okay, buddy.
and then basically drag this paralyzed motherfucker out and drop him down the ladder.
I think fail for automatically for being paralyzed.
Oh, stop that.
Yes?
Yeah, he's kind of helpless at this point.
Okay, so I'm just gonna drag him. Like, so much shit on him. Yeah, just move him over here. I'm gonna drop him down the ladder. I'm like, hey,
Throw him down the ladder.
fetch! I'm gonna drop him. The last one looks like he.
Throw him
Uh,
down to the two people with low strength.
That's
Catch.
you're closer.
It's only a goblin.
Luckily, the fall is lessened by the bodies on the ground.
The other one looks like he jumped down into an adjoining room. And then Carlos is gonna follow after, so
Oh.
10, 20, 30. Wait, 10. What am I doing? 10, 15, 20. And then I'm gonna look out. Do I see anything?
Yes, you do. The room is well lit, but the goblin is in fact somewhere in the center. He is rummaging with something in this crate, piled in heaps around the room. There's a whole bunch of salvage, scrap, what have you, as well as what looks to be old musty chests, some of which are brimming with coin. Others containing various other things. However, 12 sets of outfits of some sort. You can't really. It looks like a mixture of cloth and metal with strange bulbous helmets. You can't quite really get an appreciation of from up in the duct. Are laid around the room. And once again, the goblin is toiling with a crate in here, it seems.
Take it I used my action to throw that goblin down the ladder.
Yes, the grapple / chucking will have taken up your action.
Then I'd like to sneak over to here. I will use a bonus action hide if necessary.
I'm gonna get you to roll stealth to get down the ladder to the place you want to get to first.
Okay. That is unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. Okay. And you can roll your hide when you get down there too.
Go here. And time to hide. Another unnatural 20.
Nice.
And I end my turn.
Which makes it Vazrai's turn. There's a broken, not broken, but a crumpled, paralyzed heap of goblin at the base of the ladder where Carlos chucked it down.
Nothing less than he deserved.
Take care of that one. I'm going to go help Carla. And she is going to stow her shield. So that means she only has her short sword out right now. And she is going to begin attempting to leave the room, which I think Vin just closed the...
Yep, Vin just closed the door. You have to open the door again. Which it
Which way
opens.
does the door?
Yeah, she
It
just
opens
closes the door,
inwards.
and then Vazray opens the door back open. Vin.
Okay, both Vin and Nephis are, I mean, quote unquote, in your way. Because I know mechanically you can move through friendly spaces, but
She's a kobold. She'll just run past them.
I could
Okay.
choose not to allow you.
do you?
She's going to resist if you attempt to stop.
Do you?
I smack her in the head.
Oh,
by accident.
Dexterity
Donk.
save.
On accident. Sorry, I didn't see you there. You're a tiny kobold.
no running in the halls.
She's just running with a
Where's your hall pass?
short sword out right now. She's attempting to get to the next. And that is all that she can do.
What's your full movement?
Yeah, I stowed my shield and then I moved my movement.
Deadly. All right.
Stowing that requires an action.
Yes.
Yeah. Paelias' turn then.
Are those beds actually there?
Yeah.
Are
They're
they
like rotten, worn out, and No.
No. Oh. Well, I will attempt to lift this guy onto one of the beds, if
Oh.
possible.
Yeah, he's not very heavy.
Oh.
And then
He
I
doesn't-
will take a couple of steps back in case he breaks free.
Are you OSHA safety lifting?
What?
No.
Oh, put your poor back.
Oh!
There's a couple
More
of
like
repetitions back,
pushing
you
him
have
up
to
because
physio.
that nasty goblin.
Oh.
Okay, he's got his
Oh.
hunter's mark, and paralytic, and all that crap. If that's your turn, that means it's Nephis' turn. Is
Upon
that
seeing
your
the
turn?
door open and seeing the
I guess it is. Okay, go Nephis.
upon seeing the goblin that I was looking for in the room, I moved past the Vin. Now that the door is open. Oh wait, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I pull out some rope and I begin to bind his hands and feet.
Okay.
Yes. That's the end of my turn. I intend to do that if that takes multiple turns.
We'll just say that you're doing it real good. I don't think it's gonna last you too much longer.
What do you mean? Is he injured?
Sorry, not that goblin. I mean the combat.
Oh.
Speaking of combat, so this goblin is going to finish his tinkering, and he's going to turn, and he's going to walk 5, 10, 15, and he's going to go behind this barrel.
He's
And
jorking his shit.
no better time like the present.
Carlos, stop him.
Oh. Okay.
Can I tell what he was doing to the chest?
Jorking. I'm gonna say no. His body was blocking your view. It's Vinshenzo's turn. The door is open.
Vinshenzo will just kind of look confused at all of his party members running all over the place and not really say anything, and then shut the door again. And I'll end my turn.
Carlos.
Yes.
You can hear that the goblin is rummaging around with something. You can hear sounds of his activity on the other side of that barrel.
Yeah.
You don't see him.
I'd like to sneak over there and see what he's
Sorry,
doing.
I just poked you in the eye.
It's okay.
I'm actually gonna move here, but my turn is still over.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on
Another unnatural 20
Sven
for
here.
sneak if you need it.
A natural 20, understood. Okay. You see he's trying to put on a suit.
Oh.
Turn him around because that would make more sense.
As long as he has his suit and tie.
I'm gonna jump out and knock him out.
All right, roll me your attack.
Do I have advantage?
Are you doing a sneak attack?
Yes.
He's asking
'Cause
for
I think
advantage because he
I was
needs to
hiding,
sneak
so-
attack.
You don't just generically get advantage from the fact that you're there. Like if you have any of your mechanics you would like to use, then yes, you can.
No, I mean like I used the hide
If you're
action
hidden,
before.
you're an unseen attacker and you get advantage.
There you go. So
That's yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize you forgot.
it's not often that we ambush people. So yeah, sometimes rules fall through the cracks.
24.
24 hits.
Okay, I knock him unconscious because
There's nothing you can't roll that wouldn't cause him to go unconscious. So yeah,
Yeah,
you knock
pretty
him
much.
unconscious in the middle of him trying to put his pants on.
how embarrassing. All right, I tie him up.
I don't remember doing that.
All right. With this last opponent neutralized, combat is over, and
Is
we'll move
this-
back into free moving narrative time.
Is this the door?
That is the door.
Ezra is going to attempt to open the door and attempt to storm inside.
You successfully attempt to open the door. The success of your attempt to storm inside is entirely dependent on you.
The door flies open as it might hit the wall.
Yeah, it bangs off the wall.
And
Wait, hang on. Roll me strength.
oh boy.
You're kicking the door open. I want to see how.
Oh no, I wasn't like kicking it open. I'm
Ah, fuck you. Roll strength.
oh damn.
Oh.
10.
You have a -1.
I do have a -1.
Okay, well, I mean, it flies open with full effect. That's fine. I was gonna see if you
Okay.
could shatter it off its hinges or something, but
No,
That would be hilarious.
fucking hilarious.
And, as she storms inside, she pulls out a dagger, so now she's dual wield.
Hell yeah! She does
And-
not see Carlos.
She does
He's-
not see Carla.
He's hiding.
She looks for the goblin.
She does not see the. Roll perception.
Shit.
She's looking. She's
Open
looking
your
around.
third eye.
Open your
19.
brown
Oh.
eye, lass.
Probably sees like his foot or
This is
Yeah,
like
she's
Doctor
like his hand,
Strange.
and it's like jerking occasionally, and you can hear the sound of somebody working with rope. And you walk over and you see Carlos tying up an unconscious goblin who's got half of his pants on.
Oh, what was he doing to him?
she holds both blades in her hands for a second, just simply lowers them, realizing that Carlos has caught him.
Oh,
Oh, hell no,
Carlos, you
Carlos. This is too far.
I think Bazra is the one who's caught Carlos.
It's too
That's-
far.
Carlos,
right.
what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you can
Oh.
see. I caught him with his pants down.
Dude. Okay, Carlos is coming back.
Should I close
Seems
the
like-
door?
It seemed he snuck in here to try to get some armor on.
Should I close the door for you, Carlos?
No! Come on
Like
in,
how
the
Vazra
water's
is just like
fine.
going with it.
Yeah.
Just help me lug him outside.
The water's fine.
Fine.
So we're doing this bit, huh?
She
Vazra.
sheathes both weapons and is going to help Carlos where she can.
Time to lug this guy
Okay.
outside.
You help lug him out. He's kobold sized, so it takes a regular kobold sized amount of effort to move him.
One regular kobold and one extra large kobold.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Carlos is not normal.
He's a freak.
One more for you, Nephis, if you need him.
One more for me. I was hoping one of you could communicate with them. This one seems to be the leader, and he smacks him in the head.
I do not speak Goblin, but I can attempt to speak with him. Though, be it
You
known-
automatically critically hit because he's paralyzed.
Yeah, you whack
give
him
him a
upside the
slap.
head.
Yeah.
Critical
You know
slap.
that I do not approve of any of these creatures here.
Yes. And he points to the floor. Yes.
In that case, Vazray, if nobody's going to attempt to talk to the goblin, is going to attempt to talk to the bot.
Well, I was hoping that the smart asses knew,
Oh,
but Nephis doesn't know that. That's why he's like insinuating that he's hoping that. I hope somebody can talk.
Goblin, they're a lesser species.
Oh.
Depends on what they speak, I suppose.
I'm not going in the room.
Yeah.
if nobody's going to talk, and if the wizard's not going to talk, Vazray will talk to him.
Holy shit.
Oh, what's Vazray gonna say?
Oh my goodness. Fine, Vazray. Have at it.
Like, the wizard's not moving.
I haven't really given anybody time to decide what they're gonna do yet. So if you want to take a second and see if anybody's gonna do it, you can. But
Sure.
Oh my.
that's up to you. Would you like to talk to the goblin? Does Vazray want to cut in line and talk to the goblin?
I won't cut in line, but if nobody's going to do something, she's going to do something.
Okay, let's give.
Sounds
let's
like
give other
sounds
people
like
a
she wants
chance.
to do something. Nephis is going to look at Vazray because she has eager eyes.
Eager eye.
Seems like you want to speak with him. Have at it, since none of the rest of us know.
Tell me, can you understand me, monster?
He spits in your face.
Oh.
She,
Paralyzed.
she is going to pull out her short sword and hold it close to his neck. A chill.
He is
going
say
down
he
his-
can't take actions. I would assume spitting is an action.
If he can speak, he can spit.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. In response to that, she
Wipe
simply
right in
pulls
him.
out the short sword and holds it to his neck. The close proximity of it, he can feel a chill running down his spine.
Well, there's
positive
absolutely
power.
nothing he can do to avoid your blade, so he just has to sort of suffer through it.
I wish to do an intimidation check. You will speak.
All right, roll your intimidation check.
Natural one. She clearly is not. She doesn't really feel like talking much, I guess.
He seems pretty determined to resist your meanness. Your actions don't seem to be frightening him, or otherwise coercing him into compliance.
Perhaps we should change tack. Excuse me, Miss Pinefall.
She pulls the blade away and stands back for a moment, wiping off the spit off of her.
So Carlos would like to persuade the goblin boss to talk.
All right, tell me your persuasion and then roll it afterwards. I want to hear this bereft of a roll.
All right, look. As you can see, your compatriots were not so lucky as you were. Unless you wish to, well, how should I phrase this? The only hope you have of walking out of here alive is if you speak to us. It's not that hard. Just string a series of words together. It's easy. I'm doing it, right? Vazrai's doing it. Unless you wish to end up on the floor.
Roll me your persuasion.
See, 27.
He looks around at the violent mess that has been made of his comrades, and his features fall. He, whatever fight he had left in him quickly dissipates, and he looks at you mournfully, but he still does not speak, but he looks much more resigned. And after a long, quiet moment, he looks deep into your eyes and he says, "You're nothing but shit.
Can't understand.
Didn't understand shit.
You're nothing but shit."
Nothing but shit. That suggests you mind your tongue. I mean, if you want to keep it. What were you goblins doing down here?
Scrapping.
What?
Scrapping.
So your mic keeps peaking when you use that voice.
It keeps picking.
Scrapping. They're scrapping.
Scrapping? As in, like, fighting?
Salvaging.
Probably
Oh.
salvaging, yeah.
Could be. He speaks very broken common.
Oh,
Scrap?
never mind.
Scrapping? What are you scrapping? Things? People?
All of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Are there more? Are there others here? Not goblins.
Oh, yes.
Where?
Everywhere.
Step forward.
And he gives a wicked little chuckle.
Nephis punches him square in the fucking face.
He has no way to resist your punch in the face, and he just takes it like a paralytic prisoner.
God fucking damn it. After doing so, I cast, God fucking damn it. Like, out of all fucking times, I cast fucking healing fucking touch, or where the fuck it is, and I fucking heal him for the damage I do. Fucking cure wound.
Hell yeah.
Healing touch.
Healing boots.
Time for construction.
I fucking know, right?
Time for construction at
roll.
8 o'clock at night. Whatever time it is there.
I'm sorry, Nephis, you poor soul. Oh, my
Perhaps it would behoove you to be a little more cooperative. Can you lead us to the others?
I do more than lead.
What more will you do?
I want to live.
Tell me, how many have you killed here?
Oh, I no kill. I'm scrapper.
Scrapper. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Vazray looks confused by this
You are
conversation.
innocent.
I'm a good goblin. Yes. No killing. No, just scrapping. And he gives you his best approximation of like the innocent puppy dog eyes.
Carlos glances at Nephis. Does Nephis do or say anything?
Nephis looks steadfast in his emotion and is unbreaking from what this goblin says. He doesn't change his stance or appearance.
All right, well, make yourself useful and have a much higher chance of living.
He doesn't respond with anything other than like an affirmative gurgle.
All right. See, he's tied up, right?
He's tied up and paralyzed.
So Carlos would look over at Paelias. He's assuming Paelias is the one that paralyzed him, since he knows the others don't use that kind of magic. Would you mind? Perhaps we can get him to lead us to the elves. Have you seen elves here? Carlos would say as he looks back at the goblin.
He looks at you and then points at Paelias.
Sounds like him?
Yes, like him.
Oh, there sounds like him. Much shiny stuff.
I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah,
Many
the
shiny
voice.
things.
I'll just stop doing the voice. Fuck it. It's too much effort. He says there's many shiny things. Elves, much shiny stuff.
Okay, that's promising. Oh, that does remind me. There's a lot of stuff in the next room. He would mention to the others. Might be worth looking into once we're done here.
No, that's mine. I spent it. It's mine.
Carlos just fixes him with a look.
At DM,
Yeah.
these scrappers are starting to become less and less like the savages that Vazray is used to. She's more used to like the barbaric type. So as like this conversation goes on and talks of scrapping, it's like, are these the kinds of goblins?
Are they?
Are we the baddies?
She's just
What
kind of
exactly
there.
did we do here?
Yeah, Vazray just looks more confused and simply looks at the carnage and then says, "I'm gonna go and accompany Lord Cairona," and is going to simply walk out of the room, sheathing both her weapons.
In response to his statement about the scrap, Paelias will snap his fingers and stop concentrating on the spell and say, "If you can lead us to my kin, I don't really care if he keeps the scrap."
As soon as your paralysis ends, he starts like flopping around like a fish.
Carlos sighs and grabs him and pulls him up to his feet, but firmly holds on to like the rope that's tying him. Now, you heard the nice elf. Lead us to his kin, and you can keep some of the scrap. There's probably more in there than you can carry anyway.
No, I don't carry. I get more.
There's more of you about,
Oh, more scrap.
so you just live down here and collect scrap?
I do many things down here.
Were this all your people? Do you have no village?
Yeah, he looks at the mess on the ground.
This was my village.
Dead.
Neutral good.
I think that's gonna change.
I'd just like to state for the record, Carlos thought that Nephis was in trouble when he started killing goblins.
I don't think Nephis is neutral good anymore.
All right, well let's stay on topic, shall we? Let's lead the way. Please show us to the elves.
Undo the binding on his
Saturn
feet, but
here.
leave the bindings on his hands.
Oh yeah. All right. So he's restrained, but he's able to move. Let's move
Oh,
those out of the way for now.
I think my
Okay.
hunter's mark on him.
Skipping momentarily to Vinshenzo, who's just kind of been hanging out in the corridor for the past couple of minutes. Eventually, Vazarai comes out to join you. I don't know if there's anything you would be doing differently in the meantime, or if you're just kind of waiting for a bit.
Watching the vent to make sure nothing crawls out of it, and watching down here to make sure nothing comes through my illusion.
Neither of those things happen.
Hell yeah. I'm watching the rear.
In the rear with the gear.
Vazray is joining you in that watch.
Hello, Miss Pinefall.
She simply nods to you.
I assume you've sated your bloodlust for now.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Very well.
Hell yeah.
I end my turn.
Okay, so you guys have your goblin then. You have this extra guy too. I don't know if you want to do anything with him. He's knocked out and also tied up.
If anyone mentions to me the plan of sharing his loot with him and taking some for ourselves, Vinshenzo would assert that any stolen goods should be returned to the elves.
Yes.
Carlos would say nothing.
Hell yeah. I end my turn.
Nephis waits, trails behind everyone. He says, I'll take care of this one.
Carlos gives him a questioning look.
He looks at you blankly, no emotion. He looks a little stilted as well. Not as if he's like upset like with his action. He just is completely emotionless.
He's changing.
As you will, Mr.
The
Nephis.
abyss did something to him.
Oh.
It
Brain
did.
Carlos
rot, no.
Carlos will stay close to the goblin boss.
Hell yeah.
While they're having that conversation, Paelias will go into the other room and just look what's in there. Looking into the box, too.
All right, so you're going to go browse through the stuff. So there's, like I said, 12 and 4/5, 11 and 4/5 outfits lying along the edges of the walls with the bulbous helmets. They look like fabric with metal plating laced in. As you check through the boxes, I'll say it verbally, and then I will copy paste the inventory. But alongside a crap ton of money, you also count 15 gems of assorted shapes and sizes and colors, 2 spell scrolls, 2 potions, a chest containing 10 copper ingots, and a barrel of something that when you smell it smells like cider.
Paelias will take the 2 spell scrolls and say nothing. Because he's no order of magical thing.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll just return to the corridor
All right.
and wait for the train to leave.
Wait for the train to leave. I appreciate you.
I wait for the train to leave.
All right, Nephis and
I'll wait
Carlos.
for the train. I stated I'm at the back of the train.
All right, Carlos.
Yeah, just having the goblin lead us to the...
Okay, sorry. Nephis is taking care of that one by himself, right?
Yeah, he's...
I clap my hands and make the image go away.
I'm just gonna move in. I'm gonna move the train here for now to the edge of it, just so that y'all can put yourself in place in the train. And then, of course, we shall go to Nephis.
Oh,
I'll be
I know
in the middle.
you're waiting back here with the, or you're back here with this soul goblin. You said I'll take care of him, so I just
Yeah.
Well, and I know how you're gonna do that.
Okay. I go. Oh, likey. Oh,
Yeah, I got that
I
too,
go up
actually.
to him and yeah, I think that was you who did that. That was you.
It was me.
I'm assuming these two have the key to the door that we were looking for.
I cover his mouth. I wake him up.
Okay. He's tied up. He looks at you
I
fearfully.
slide my sword into his gut.
Oh. You woke him up for that?
He gurgles and blood starts dripping down his mouth and out his
Oh
mouth
my
and onto your
God.
hand.
Hey,
Oh,
dipshit,
no.
wake up.
And then I take the rope.
Oh.
God damn it, dude.
You leave him with his lifeblood spilling out of both his gut and his mouth trickling blood as he slowly dies.
I use the rope to clean off my blade. And I walk out.
Hell yeah. Okay, choo-choo train's ready to leave the station. The goblin would just go over to here. And he points in the room here, and he says, "That door had no work." Then he comes over here, and he opens up this set of doors. He hops on top of this bench where there is a similar duct, and he points up with his two restrained hands at Carlos. He says, "There's where goblins go. Elves go through the big door."
And you have no key to this big door.
He shrugs his shoulders.
No key. They speak fancy words.
Well, Vazrai and I would have no trouble getting through the vent. Although, since now we've discovered there's no key, we can also dispel the door, but that could compromise their security if they don't plan on leaving.
Oh, these elves won't leave.
Tell me,
They
Goblin,
won't leave.
what kind of fancy word?
No.
Can you mimic them?
Sorry, is Vazrai asking the goblin that?
Yes.
No.
And he points at his ears.
I might be pointy-eared, but I'm no pointy-ear.
They're both fey creatures.
Fair enough.
I will stride forward and ask them, "You there, goblin creature, were you friends with these elves?
No.
And what
And he
is the
spits
point
on the
of
ground.
keeping this loathsome creature alive?"
Ah,
Vazray doesn't say anything.
you keep me alive. I lead you. You let me live.
And he points at Carlos.
That's what that one said.
Yes. So it would seem.
I merely stated that his chances would improve if he helped us, but, Mr. Well, Vin, if you feel strongly enough to countermind me, I mean, what can I do? You are the king.
He serves no purpose. He has no.
Does he not know where they
He
are?
has no family anymore. He can't get us through the door. He's no use.
Apparently
Vin's
they-
right.
Apparently, they've been using the vent system to get through. Only the elves have the key to get through the door.
Nephis shoves aside Vazare.
Oh.
Does she let this happen?
Yeah, she'll allow it to happen. She wasn't expecting.
He grabs him by the neck, pushes him against the wall, and publicly executes him.
Holy shit. Okay,
Oh
well,
my.
he's entirely helpless, so that definitely happens.
Vazray just simply watches this happen.
Carlos takes a step back.
As Nephis barges forward and picks up the goblin starts screaming,
No! You said live! King! I give shiny! I know!
"Shit!"
Why did we bother walking him out here just to spill blood in more rooms of this wretched place?
What a waste
That
of
was
time.
needlessly brutal.
Indeed.
And where's the other one?
Now about this door.
Oh well.
Mr. Nephis said he would take care of him. I'm
And
sure
he
you
has
can
been.
imagine what that means.
And I
That's
hand you
right.
back your robe. All bloody.
Oh, thank you.
I grab mine.
Which is also bloody now.
Well, then,
Apologies for the delay. I thought this would lend quicker.
Well, I suppose we've solved a problem for the elves.
Wasted an enormous amount of time. Now
We've
open
wasted
this
all
door.
of 15 minutes.
well, now
Perhaps
we can
saved
return
more.
the golden gems to their rightful owners, or
Yes.
if the rightful owners aren't around anymore, we can take it for sanctuary.
Just
Save
imagine if
needless
the-
diplomacy with these beasts.
Indeed.
Just imagine if they had had time to get on their armor and their weapons and attacked us or something.
No. That is
If it
quite a
means seeing
grim
my kin
outlook.
safely return, then I don't really care if we use diplomacy or not.
Just don't mention this little excursion to your cook. I don't think he'd enjoy the story.
I don't think he cares much for other goblins, but just the same, I'll keep it to ourselves.
Vazray doesn't say a word and she simply stays in the hall.
Carlos hesitates for a few moments longer, looking at the dead goblin before turning his head and walking away.
Oh wait, so what was the deal with this door? This one was locked.
The wall.
That's a wall.
Oh, then what was he doing over here saying?
There's
There's
a
a-
vent right here.
There's another duct, and he was pointing up at the duct, saying that the
What a little
goblins
fucking
the goblins get in through the duct, and he says that the elves go through the door. There is no key; they just say fancy words.
I'm glad I killed him now. I came in around the corner a little late and just heard that he didn't couldn't
Have a
help
key.
us. So I just, fuck him.
You heard Vinshenzo's ramblings, and you're like, fucking killed.
It's almost
Somebody
like
no more,
Pick up
fam.
the trash.
it seems a little darkness has turned you all into acting like animals. Quite disturbing to witness.
Probably a good thing Isaac isn't here with the darkness and all.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, what's the plan with the door?
This is perhaps the most barbaric I've ever seen you. All of you.
I was merely trying to help Mr. Nephis. I thought he was in trouble.
Yes, a lot of you interfered quite a bit.
Excuse you?
We were looking for a key, you dimwit.
I was too.
Open the
We didn't
door
find the key.
already, Mr. Paelias.
Knock knock, who's there?
I mean, I can dispel the magic, but that, well, dispels the magic. So if you have a way of opening it without that, I think that would be preferable.
If I were to open it, it would only be open for a few minutes. It would shut behind us after a while and lock again. It is the nature
Why
of
don't we
these-
just not close the door? Prop it open.
It is the nature of an arcane lock.
Then perhaps open it and then dispel it. Right? Wouldn't that work? He looks at both of you and leans against the wall.
Okay,
The
Vin
point of
claps
not
his
dispelling
hands
it is so
together
that it can
knock.
close behind us and prevent things from following us.
I cast knock.
Ah.
Knock, knock.
It makes a loud noise for 300 feet.
It certainly does.
Ah, see?
And the door opens.
I don't know why
No, we
Why
don't have
did
to
you
worry about
say
those
it that
goblins.
way?
I don't know why we wouldn't just try dispelling it first and try opening it after, but whatever.
It's okay. The door opens. Okay, Nephis and Paelias are the first two to enter. You enter in through a room that appears to have once been a bank vault.
Oh, derp. Oh.
Oh dear.
You can see that this door has been smashed open. I couldn't do it in the map. This door has been not smashed open. Sorry, pried open and rolled off to the side. So it's like sitting in this corner of the room, leaving a large grand archway in its place.
Are there any living elves?
There are no living elves in this side of this room. You do, however, see a couple like signs that somebody at one point in time had been living here. There's like some spare clothing. There's common living essentials that are scattered about in some of the corners near the chests. Like somebody had been using this as a little pantry or a little storage area for their stuff.
Oh. I snap my fingers and point to it.
Point to what?
The writing. I can't read that shit. Chop 2. Hop 2. Hawk 2. I move forward.
Very well. I
Really?
read the writing, or attempt to read the writing.
What writing?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the writing on the door behind you? Because
I thought you said there was
think I
writing on a chest or something. You said
no, I said
there
that
was,
their
some
stuff is sitting next to the chests, like just common crap that they would like keep somewhere in a central location.
shit.
Like your pantry and your linen closet all combined into one.
Vinshenzo will walk into this room and speak in Elvish. Hello, is anyone here?
Okay, hang on a second. That room, all right. So you walk.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Is this a
Bye,
potato
then.
salad situation?
So
I didn't-
you. It's okay.
Sorry, I
So this
didn't
is the way
realize.
you go in that way. I just
No,
appropriately.
I would only
placing.
go in here. Sorry, I didn't realize
Understood.
that this was separate from this. I will do what I said before. I'll ask in Elvish if anybody's okay or around.
How loudly are you calling, just so I get a sort of an understanding of how far away your voice would be heard?
I'm shouting.
You're shouting, okay.
Not
You
like
hear
as loud
Yep.
as I possibly can, but you know, my voice is definitely raised.
Yeah. So you hear the sound of something moving, some things moving around in here,
Oh,
in this general area. So I guess more from this door
oh,
around the corner.
something's,
No bueno.
something's coming. I'll take a few steps back. Is this dim light here?
Yes, it is all
Oh.
dim light.
I will attempt to hide.
All right, roll me your attempt to hide.
Oh, nat 1. That's a. Sorry. 17.
Okay. I will write that down. Whoop. That's kind of important. Okay. We'll scoop on to the rest of the gang here. So what's the rest of the gang doing?
And I did say out loud to people in this room, something's coming.
Yes.
Aye.
We're gonna go from the back to the front. Vazrai, you're still like hiding all the way in the other room there. I don't know where you're actually supposed to be, but
She's still in that room. She
Okay.
pulled out her short sword, the Bahamut sword, and she has taken off her amulet and holding it with one hand for the moment and is giving a prayer to the goblin in silence for a moment.
Man,
all
stop making me
right.
look bad.
But no, she does not even inform the party that she was joining them. She's just been back here this whole time.
All right. Carlos, what are you up to?
Carlos is also, he's hanging back now as much as Vazrai. He'd glance back and make sure she was all right, but otherwise he'd be looking into the room and just taking a look at it, kind of being the in-between between the party and Vazrai, so she doesn't get left behind.
Hell yeah. All right. Which means Paelias and Nephis, you guys are in this once upon a bank vault hanging out. Vince said what he said. He's gone on ahead.
I shall go to this corner right here, and I'm gonna roll to hide. That'll be
All right.
my action. Oh, 29.
29. Got it. I'll record that. Paelias.
Paelias will pull out the 2 spell scrolls to attempt to determine what they are.
All right. I believe that's Arcana.
Wow.
I believe you have to cast Identify, actually.
Is it? Okay. Well, do you have Identify?
No.
Oh.
It's weird. I think if they're of spells,
If they're on your spell list, you can read them.
yeah. So if they're wizard spells, he can know what they are, I think.
But if they're like a druid or like ranger,
If they're from another class of spell list, and like wizard is not among the classes that can cast it, it would appear unintelligible to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
You're
you for
just
letting me know
holding
that.
on to that one.
Stand by. I'll tell you what list they're on. Oh, that's fucking stupid. It just sends me to the spell scroll page of the Dungeon Master's Guide instead of telling me what it is. This one is on the wizard spell list. Does that mean you does that mean you automatically know it if it's in the wizard tree, or?
I can read what it is. I can cast it, but if I want to learn it, I have to spend time.
Okay, so the first one you can identify as being the spell Color Spray.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
I know, that's cool. Keep your
Oh,
pants
hell
on.
yeah.
The second one is a Silent Image,
Oh, hell yeah.
as that is also on the wizard spell list.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll put them away, and then I will wait here and get ready to cast spells if necessary.
Hell yeah. So roughly a minute passes, and Vazrai is finished with her
Oh,
with her
hell yeah.
praying. Is Vinshenzo still hiding?
I'm hiding. I'll roll
Okay,
stealth
so-
again if you need me to.
No, you're okay. I just wanted to see if your actions might have changed with the passage of time.
I'm just kind of waiting to see if something comes around here.
Deadly.
I'm
All right.
listening.
So Vazrai Carlos, just because one's watching the other.
Yes.
Vazray, done with her prayer, is going to put her amulet back on, and then Vazray is going to go ahead and sheath her sword, and then quietly go into the other. Join the
Carlos?
other.
Okay.
Carlos will follow. Was there any? You said this used to be a treasure room. Is there any treasure in here right now?
You'd have to look around. You only see Paelias right now
I look around.
as you walk into the room. Okay, you look around. Ooh.
22 perception if it matters.
Okay. 22 perception looking around. This bank vault is unburdened by what has been and is now just a pantry full of clothing and amenities. Yeah, there's empty rice, empty like burlap sacks. There's towels and blankets and lamp oil. You know, or like random crap like that. You find 4 copper pieces that were left in somebody's pocket.
Oh boy, 4 copper pieces.
You say that like you're not
Also,
gonna take 'em.
you find some pants.
You take elven ass pennies.
Hell yeah. Okay. Carlos doesn't do much else. He's kind of waiting now because Vin said something was coming, so he's kind of just
Something's
waiting to see.
coming.
Something's coming.
My fucking like throttle Vazare.
Hell yeah.
Another minute passes.
I rolled like the juiciest hide roll, and she's just standing in the middle of the archway.
Just listening.
The juiciest hide roll.
Another minute passes.
Does Vazray hear any of this? I should probably roll perception.
Oh,
She probably should.
This is like Rick and Morty.
A nat 1. Jesus Christ, that's twice in a row.
Me too.
Vazra, you pretty certain you can hear the faint sound of lapping water.
Got water tinnitus.
God damn it, I wonder if they got in. She is going to back up a...
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Alright, you've
your
backed
water.
up a bit. Does anybody else react to this statement from Vazrai?
Stay hidden.
I stay hidden.
I stay hidden.
Yep. Another minute passes.
Is there anywhere to hide in here? Can I hide behind this thingy?
Can you?
What is it?
It's small.
Freaky shit.
He's a
You
fan, he's a
cannot. It's a
fan.
floor tile.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's fancy floor tile.
Oh,
Very well.
how
It's got an
queer.
embossed image in gold of the of one of the Morwen banks.
Oh. Ooh.
Perhaps we should press on.
Perhaps. Seeing that Paelias is willing to go out, while Vazray is still concerned about the water, she does still have the bubble on her head. Which is good news. She's going to go ahead
Yeah,
and
dummy.
accompany the wizard. And she is going to step, looking both ways.
Hell yeah. You see nothing. Except for... Oh no, wait. What's your passive perception?
10, I think.
10.
You see nothing. Not even Vinshenzo.
Hmm. Where's the king?
Paelias will step out and has passive perception of 19.
I'm right
See
here,
Vinshenzo.
Miss Pinefall.
Right over there.
How did I miss you?
It's the Drow's
Because you love him. That's why you
innate
miss him.
Hmm.
abilities.
Well, I believe that there is water rushing somewhere. If we're going to be doing something, we need to move before this Hagen got in.
There's water rushing.
That's what it sounds like.
I hop out.
Well, lead us to the water.
Let's see if we can pick up the tracks again.
Perhaps we can stop the water.
Perhaps we can construct a dam.
There's nothing out here.
What do I look like? some
Paelias will
sort of
roll
evil?
survival to search for alpha tracks.
Okay.
That is a 18.
An 18. The elf tracks go in all sorts of directions. This whole place has been quite well traveled, and there's a lot of evidence of elf boot prints in some of the slimy tiles and in the dust in the drier areas.
How
In
can they
many
live
directions.
like this?
Are they recent?
They're about as recent as the trail you were following.
How can they live in such a state?
Paelias would touch the ground. Well, it seems they've been all over this place. Can't quite get a direction.
I'll point over here that I heard things coming from that way. Down this hallway.
I'll investigate the ground right in front of me for footprints. A
Okay.
survival check. Is there any tracks in front of me? That is an 18.
An 18.
Yes.
There are tracks in front of you. There are
Oh.
elf tracks going in both directions. Paelias, you had been specifically investigating
For alpha tracks, yes.
for elf tracks. Nephis doing a little bit more of a general look around and trying to identify all the different types of boot print that he might see. He notices the little booted feet of goblins have also been here much more recently, traveling down this hallway.
Little fuckers.
It looks like they were going into and out of this room. And then going down the hallway.
There's some tracks this way. Looks like goblins were here very recent. Maybe there's more scrappers. Fritz's teeth.
Perhaps I should take the front. She attempts to force her way past now.
What is with you, Vasseray?
I'm
You're
going
so
to ensure.
eager to kill. Eager to take lead.
I'm going to ensure that another accident does not happen again.
You call that an accident?
Yes. Bahamut preserve us. And
He's
He's going to-
mad.
she turns back around and she's going to go ahead and check the. Is there anybody down the hall that she can see? Or will
Nobody down the hall, but the doors are ajar. Actually, they're doors, but they're open a little bit.
is there any talking?
Oh.
You can roll me perception.
Let's hope no. Let's hope for not another. Oh, a 9. Well, I guess that's okay.
A 9. You hear low, rumbling voices speaking slowly and a little bit slurred and stuttered.
Something tells me those
There's-
aren't scrappers.
They're speaking in common, but you can barely hear what they're saying. You recognize the tone and the timbre of the phrases.
She's going to.
I would like to roll a perception check upon hearing her say that those aren't
They might.
or goblins,
They might not be scrappers. Yeah.
or might not be scrappers. Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Oh. I'm so sorry. 7 plus 8, basic math, 15.
Not only do you hear the three voices, but you can overhear them speaking.
Oh, what do they say?
Your mom.
You hear one of them saying,
Okay.
Are you sure you heard something?
and another voice goes,
Yes. I thought I heard some pointy ear calling out for something.
Oh no.
and then you hear a third one saying,
I'm tired.
I grab Vazare by the scruff of her neck and pull her back towards me.
She backs
Yes,
up.
those aren't scrappers, but those are no elves.
Agreed.
Must have been the wind.
Small little ears can't hear anything.
Oh.
what happens when you have beady little eyes and beady little ears? You can't
Well, at
see
least
even
I wasn't
ears.
wrong.
You weren't right either.
She
Looking
shakes her
for
head.
elves. Hunting for rabbits.
You hear the sound of a large metal hatch opening and closing.
She
Oh.
very
Upon
slowly.
closing, it echoes with a boom.
Oh.
We need to see what they are.
I quickly cast Cure Wounds on myself as a 3rd level spell.
Wow.
I'll do that in the background. Sorry. I just want to make it known to the DM.
I hear
Fuck.
you and I'm aware.
Okay, fucking.
Oh, hopefully they don't hear that.
Spoken words, you yelled. Shut the fuck up.
That was before I knew there were things.
You can whisper fucking incantations?
No, you can't.
You can?
I think you require a feat for that.
Oh.
No, I think only sorcerer can do that with subtle spell. Or whatever it's called.
That might also be true, yeah. I've never really played a sorcerer, so.
I mean, I think you can still whisper. I mean, it's just sorcerer can make it without components, I believe. Meaning they can cast it even if bound and gagged.
That sounds powerful.
I continue hiding and end my turn.
Okay.
I
you
shake my
continue
black eyes.
hiding.
Paelias
Black
will
asses are
mark
shaking.
the lead.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Okay. Go ahead.
If nobody's going to stop Vazray, she is going to attempt to do a stealth check and try to go around the.
Okay. Nevis, you continue to hear I guess everybody except for Vazrai has fairly good inherent perception. So you can all hear a continuing conversation between two voices. And one of the voices is no longer speaking.
It was tired.
It went down a hatch.
I'm tired. You're always tired. I'm hungry. You're always hungry.
Oh my
19
God.
stealth. Wow. You are stealthy.
In half
I'll
plate
snuff
too.
it.
Okay.
Snuff behind her.
Are you going to peek around a corner?
They're
She
eating
is
them.
going- She's gonna peek around the corner, like this little head pops out.
A little head pops out, and it sees 2 ogres
What the hell?
sitting on the floor in what looks to be some sort of a pool. A
Oh,
large pool with a rock stalactite that's going up into the ceiling.
is this an ogre bathhouse? I don't want to be here.
They're hanging out like this, and they're chit-chatting one another. However, these ogres are dressed in heavy suits with looks like a combination of fabric with inlaid metal plate. And beside each of them at a distance is a ginormous version of the bulbous helmet that had been seen in the other room of the goblin lair.
Oh, hell nah. Why are we down here again? I don't want to be down here no more.
Elves.
Vazray, seeing this, reels back, and she is going to gesture for Nephis to get lower. That way, she can whisper to him. Jesus Christ! Ogres in the other room.
I wish that pointy ear would come around. I'm hungry. Falls, you know that pointy ear's got no fats on him.
And they are probably not friendly.
Yeah, but I need something to pick my teeth. You always pick your teeth.
I move back to Carlos and whisper in his ear. There's ogres. It sounds like they've been eating the elves. Or at least they have a hunger for them. A taste for them.
Monstrous.
Relay to the others.
Do we plan on fighting them?
Do we plan on leaving them here?
I imagine not.
Aye.
Vazra, are you still peeking around the corner and watching all of this? They appear to be entirely oblivious to your silent intrusion.
Yeah, she'll continue to peek and be silent.
Okay. So there's a big iron hatch here. It does not look like anything that the elves would make or design. It looks like a shitty, crappy scrap version of one of the intricate bronze airlock doors, brass airlock doors. And you see, maybe somewhat horrified or maybe entirely curious, as the hatch opens from the bottom up, and a flood of water comes in, lapping into the pool where the the ogres are soaking their feet. And a third ogre returns, entering into the room, wearing his massive clunky suit with the large bulbous helmet that has a strange tube that reaches around to the back of his suit, where it seems like a large tank is sitting.
They're dogers.
No.
He comes in and he removes his helmet
Diving
and he
ogre.
sits down.
Ogre
in the
divers
waiting
too.
pool.
Vazray looks visibly confused. She's
That's
never seen
awesome.
anything like this before.
Did you see anything up there? Them fish goblins is all gone. Oh, that's too bad. I could have had a snack. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry.
Did he say the goblins are gone? The goblins are dead?
He said them fish goblins is gone.
Oh,
Fish goblins.
he referred to the
They're like the goblins, but they're fish.
Yeah.
Goblins of the sea.
Yes.
She'll just continue to intrude on them, while the others are like
Sneako.
talking to it. They're like, yeah, sneaky
Eco.
kobold.
She's invested in the conversation now.
Yes.
She's wondering which one will be hungry next.
Probably the one that just walked in.
I'm watching Carlos.
I continue hiding, watching this way if anything comes.
I pull out a ration.
Oh, some hardtack. Okay.
Here's the crunch. Like, oh shit.
The others have been informed. Paelias seems eager.
Fazray, if Nephis were to look over at her, she holds up 3 fingers.
What could that mean, Nephis? Is she going on the count of 3? Are there 3 ogres?
That is true.
She just simply
No problem.
she just simply holds up 3 fingers and continues to listen.
Nephis just looks back to Carlos. So are they coming this way?
He's
Are
asking
the
if
others coming this way? Yeah, sorry.
Carlos looks over at Paelias. Okay, he followed him. I don't believe Vinshenzo is, but Paelias is here.
All right.
Vinshenzo got the message.
He got the message.
I guess Vinshenzo would just ask why we would bother dealing with these guys when we know for a fact there's no elves in there. So we should look elsewhere. They likely
That's a good point.
they likely won't.
If they kill elves, I want them destroyed.
Okay. We can deal with that once we find the elves. They could be in danger.
Do you think they're down the hallway you're watching?
Vinshenzo shrugs and grabs Nephis's ration and throws it at
Oh! I was eating.
I ate the last cracker I had in my hand.
You're making too much noise. Paelias.
It's hard to
Cracker ass of yours is crunching too hard.
Here's food. I'm hungry.
Nephis looks like a dried up barrel of biscuits.
Ooh. Okay, Ben does bring up a good point. We might be exhausted by the end of this fight. There is danger lying await where the elves are. We might not have enough steam to finish a fight.
Whatever our course of action, I stand ready. Are they too large to fit through this hallway? If we simply leave, would they be stuck in there?
I doubt they'd try to come this way. If they're as big as you say.
If they did try, they'd most likely be at a disadvantage for sure, trying to squeeze through these halls.
Yes, and would make quite a racket.
Carlos is like the guy that would drop the name of the movie in the movie.
Really seems like I'm gonna have to die hard.
They'd really be at a disadvantage.
Certainly lucky there aren't any
Sum of
dragons in
all
this dungeon.
fears Yeah.
Dragons in these dungeons.
I
Yeah.
can't handle dungeons and dragons.
Well, actually, I take that back. Maybe I could.
Oh,
Damn.
Bazrai hears from the other room, "Why's the boss coming back? I'm hungry. I need scrub." And then other voices,
Oh.
"I don't want to work if I'm gonna have to work hungry." And of course, "Well, I'm hungry. You're always hungry."
Vazray comes to a brief realization that, wait a second, these ogres probably didn't eat the goblins. That goblin might have been their boss. These might actually be scrappers, just in the form of ogres. And she's going to go ahead and begin backing up to join the rest of the party.
Nephis points towards Vin, kind of like or in the direction down this hallway. Let's go back that way.
Ogre.
It's all ogre now.
Ogre.
We're going this way? Okay.
Ack. Ack.
Nobody wants to play
Hey.
with my dogers.
Ooh, there's a door here. Is it ajar?
No, it's a door.
The door is a
Dumbass.
door.
It's not a jar.
This
Where's the
door
damn
is
jar?
closed.
Damn. Got him.
Damn near killed him.
She checks around this corner for a moment, but stays near the door.
That corner leads to another corner.
How exciting.
Do we want to check this door?
It appears as though this might matter. It appears as though this hallway has been more recently constructed and does not appear to be of the same original making as the hallway and the facility you guys have just been in. So seems a little bit more reminiscent of recent construction / tunneling, but it is still like
Like an
much as
add-on.
the other corridors, it is still well constructed. It is not exactly makeshift. It is just utilitarian.
Lord Cairona, do we check this door or continue on?
Dude, it's up to you, Miss Pinefall.
Maybe Carlos might be able to peek inside. I'll give you guys some space.
I go to the back of the line.
She's gonna check around
Back
the
of the
corner for a
line.
second. Just
What
to-
am I checking? There's a door here.
Miss Pinefall says to check the door.
Check the
This
door.
Pinefall sees a brass door around the corner, similar to the elven airlock doors.
Is there anybody down the hall?
The hall appears empty.
Hmm. She's gonna
Test the
s-
knob.
She's gonna stay right here.
Is it open? Is it unlocked?
Carlos
Door's
grabs
unlocked.
the knob.
Free diving. Dogger.
I
no.
roll to open it quietly. I roll. What do you want? Sleight of hand or?
I do think, even though I have ruled, I think, twice so far this session to use stealth, but sleight of hand does make sense to try and open something quietly. I don't think it really matters for you in the sense of numbers.
I mean,
I try and remember in my head.
25,
You fucking open it silently, without a sound. Nobody even realized that you had opened a door, except for the fact that there is now a door open. They look around, looking at you 1 second, then they look away, and they're looking. Oh, the door's open.
Door's open. What do I
You're
see?
supposed to make noises when you open that.
Maybe if you open them wrong.
Here.
What's inside?
Inside looks like a small records office. There is a desk, as you can see, towards the opposite end of the room. In the chair of that desk, there's a body in quite elegant, exquisite robes, with the chains of office around its neck. There's the body of what was once an elf. slumped over the table. There's an empty flask that is shattered on the floor, hand outstretched.
How far gone is the corpse? Is it like skeleton or is it just decayed?
Roll me medicine.
Okay.
I'm assuming you want to. Do you want to like judge this from a distance, or do you want to go in and examine?
I want to
body?
judge from a distance right now.
Okay, it'll be higher.
Okay. Let's see. Medicine. 18.
Okay. Judging by the smell, he's probably been there for at least a week. The sting in your eyes kind of makes you think that the moist conditions have not done well to keep it bearable. Any further diagnosis would have to be done up close.
Carlos makes a face and turns to Nephis. There's a dead elf inside. It looks like he might have drank poison or something. I'm not sure.
Perhaps the rest met a similar fate.
Carlos is going to take out a piece of cloth and hold it over his nose and go inside.
Okay. You walk next to the desk. You can see that first and foremost from this closer angle, it was kind of disguised from the thick folds of the cloth from farther away, but you can tell that something or someone has decided that the elf no longer requires its left arm.
What the hell?
And you can also see that what would have been clutched in the hand of this elf was the portrait of a female elf and 7 smaller elflings. The body, I'll let you roll medicine if you want to determine cause of death.
Sure.
The body, aside from a missing arm, doesn't seem to be...
Oh, baby. Nat 20 plus 7, 27.
27. Death by poison does seem to be the likely way he died.
Is there anything else on the desk, like notes or a letter or anything like that?
Give me an investigation. Let me see how much you get at a glance before I just spill
the beans.
Spill all of the beans. See how many beans you're allowed to have.
Hopefully all of them. Let's see. 6 investigation. 16 plus 7 is 23.
23. Okay. And you said you know Elvish, right?
That's correct. It's the first language he learned. The first
So
language
this-
he learned how to write.
This is the desk / office of the bank records keeper / like sort of a mid-level credit manager for this banking guild. It is the office of Varian Farron. He has been there for years. You can see records of merit. You can see logbooks and other such things. Just we see a small journal. This is a fairly well-to-do gentleman. There's a couple pieces of paper loosely scattered about that have nothing to do with the banks. There's a few ledgers containing information talking about survival rates, rationing quotas, other such things as documentation describing exactly how much supplies of different things. This man has clearly been keeping a record of inventory and stock of wherever for whoever within the past week and a bit. So he's probably been up here up till his last days. As you're reading through some of these documents and just skimming over them with your eyes, you can see that in some of the parchments that were for recording foodstuffs and determining rationing quotas, whoever that was for they ran out of food. They well since ran out of food. And other such things like medical supplies had run bare as well. Seems as though whoever was once here has completely run out of supplies.
That's interesting. You said there was a journal?
Yep, there's a private journal.
I'd like
It's
to flip
open.
the last page.
Yeah, so the last page...
The last entry.
The last page / last entry is a farewell letter. It takes, as you're reading it, you can tell it's like the very last page is a continuation. You flip back a few pages and you can see that this record keeper, I know it's 10 o'clock, Vin. This record keeper had started with a more general sort of I don't want to say like a farewell statement, but it describes that the surviving elves of the city had been surviving here for quite a while, trying to find one way or another to get themselves away from this place that they had become trapped in. He mentions a few things like being under siege or constantly being hunted, but he does not go into details to who it was. Perhaps it's reference to earlier entries. He mentions that he has lost hope in the future of his kind, and hopes that whoever finds them, if they ever are found, that the lords have mercy on what they find here. The last page and a bit is a more akin to a suicide note, where this man expresses his desires to see his family in the afterlife, not knowing what their fates could have been, but hoping that it was quicker and more merciful than the fates of those who survived, and that he regrets having been the one to make it to the other side. You can see that the parchment is blotched with tear stains. Yeah. On that sad, somber note, it is 10 o'clock. It's an opportune moment to end before we move into any other rooms or I try to develop any cliffhangers or any of that. We'll just pick up where we've left off tonight. Vinshenzo / Seeker, you said that you're not going to be here next week.
Yeah.
Is there, just looking forwards, is there any actions you want Vinshenzo to be taking as a member of the party in NPC mode, or do you want somebody to be taking combat control over your character?
No. I'll wait in the clock tower.
Alright, so you're going to go back up to the clock tower. Hell yeah,
I could
so we'll have that.
probably do a session later that week. Just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday would probably be hard for me. I don't know how well you guys can move stuff around, but
for next week,
yeah.
my schedule's pretty open next week. I can do any day really.
Class starts for me next week.
It's always night.
But you're only taking one class.
Yeah, it's on Tuesday, so it doesn't affect anything here.
Oh.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Devon and Chill.
I ain't got nothing planned. I got planned shit to do next week.
Other than Friday, I'm good.
All right, Thursday would probably be the best day if everybody's pretty free.
Does anybody have any issues with Thursday next week?
Nah.
I'll need to double check, but I don't think I'll have any issue.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And Devin, you don't have any issues with Thursday next week?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pending Knight just confirming his availability, we'll be doing 7 to 10 p.m. next Thursday, and I'm going to post it right now in Vagabonds.
Thanks for accommodating me, guys. This should
Thanks
be the
for...
last time in the foreseeable future that I will be unavailable. It's just this week into next week is gonna be pretty wild, and there's gonna be family over, and I don't want to be screaming racial goblin slurs in my mic in front of my family.
I said it with a G, Mom. They're giggers.
Oh my god.
They're green.
This is why we can't.
Hey there, Mr. Hobgoblin. You want to come here and do some knobgoblin?
Oh, whoa.
Okay, so that officially ends the session for this week.